I've traveled to a lot of places in Europe: Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Prague, Amsterdam. They're all beautiful. They're all worth visiting. But none of them made me feel the way Ukraine did. And I've been trying to figure out why. It's not one thing. It's not the architecture or the food or the prices, though all of those are incredible. It's something deeper, something you feel the moment you step off the train. So in this video, I'm going to try to explain what makes Ukraine fundamentally different from every other country in Europe. Not better, not worse, just different, in a way that stays with you. Let me start with the hardest thing to describe: the energy. Every country has a vibe. Paris feels romantic, Barcelona feels fun, London feels busy, Ukraine feels alive, but not in a party way, in a deeper way. This is a country that 4 years ago was told it would fall in 3 days. It didn't fall, it stood up, and it hasn't stopped since. You feel that in the streets, in the cafes, in the way people carry themselves. There's no self-pity, no doom and gloom, just this fierce, quiet determination to keep building, keep creating, keep living. A new coffee shop opened last month? Of course it did. A new art gallery? Why not? A new startup? During a war? Absolutely. That energy is contagious. You walk through Lviv or Kyiv and you feel it seep into you. And when you go home, you carry it with you. No other country in Europe gives you that, because no other country is going through what Ukraine is going through and choosing joy anyway. I've been to countries with famously friendly people, but Ukrainian hospitality is something else entirely. It's not a customer service smile. It's not trained politeness. It's real. A lady at the market doesn't just sell you cheese. She cuts you a piece to taste first, tells you how her grandmother used to make it, and wishes you a good trip. You ask someone for directions. They don't point. They walk with you, sometimes for 10 minutes, in the rain. You sit in a restaurant and the waiter genuinely wants to know if you like the food, not for a tip, because they care. This warmth comes from something real. Ukrainians have been through pain, loss, uncertainty, and instead of becoming closed, they became more open. It's as if the war taught them that every human connection matters, every moment of kindness counts, and you feel that in every interaction. From the border officer to the Airbnb host to the random stranger on the street. From the border officer to the Airbnb host to the random stranger on the street. That kind of hospitality can't be manufactured. It comes from the soul. Most people don't realize how deep Ukrainian culture goes. We're talking 1,500 years of history, one of the oldest civilizations in Europe. Kiev was a major European capital when London was still a collection of villages. But here's what makes it different from other ancient countries. Ukraine isn't stuck in the past. It's in the middle of a cultural revolution. Since 2022, there's been an explosion of Ukrainian identity. People who grew up speaking Russian at home are now deliberately switching to Ukrainian, not because of a law, because of pride. Borscht, the national soup, was officially inscribed by UNESCO as Ukrainian intangible cultural heritage. The vyshyvanka, the traditional embroidered shirt, isn't just for holidays anymore. Young Ukrainians wear it to work, to dates, to protest marches. Artists, musicians, filmmakers, chefs, they're all creating with this fierce energy of, this is ours, and the world needs to see it. When you visit Ukraine, you're not seeing a museum. You're watching a nation actively defining itself in real time. That's something no other European country can offer right now. And then, the food. Look, every European country claims to have great food, and many do. But Ukrainian food has something extra: soul. Borscht, vareniki, banosh, deruni, holubtsi, Kiev cake. These aren't just dishes. They're family traditions passed down for generations. Every grandmother has her own recipe. Every region has its own variation. No two bowls of borscht taste the same. And right now, a new generation of Ukrainian chefs is taking these traditions and reinventing them. In Lviv, you'll find restaurants where a 5-course tasting menu costs $15. In Kyiv, the food scene rivals any capital in Europe. Farm to table, craft everything, world-class quality. And the coffee culture? Over 600 cafes in Lviv alone. Specialty roasters on every corner. Ukrainians take their coffee as seriously as Italians. maybe more. The difference? In Ukraine, all of this costs a fraction of what you'd pay anywhere else. World-class food, pocket change prices, and every bite supports a local family. Here's something that makes Ukraine unlike anywhere else. Beauty and reality exist side by side. Every single day, you're having the best coffee of your life in a gorgeous cafe with sunlight streaming through the windows. And then a siren sounds, and everyone calmly walks to the shelter. 20 minutes later, you're back in the same cafe. Same coffee, same sunlight. Life continues. In other countries, you see beauty and you just enjoy it. It's pleasant, it's nice. In Ukraine, beauty hits different because you know what it costs. Every open restaurant is a statement. Every festival is an act of defiance. Every child laughing in a park is a victory. You can't unsee that, and you shouldn't want to. It makes everything more vivid, more real, more meaningful. The sunset over golden domes isn't just beautiful. It's beautiful because people fought to still be there to see it. No Instagram filter can capture that feeling. You have to be there. Now, I have to mention the prices. Not because Ukraine is cheap. I hate that word. Ukraine is extraordinary value. You get 5-star experiences at 1-star prices. That's the truth. A craft coffee, $2. A restaurant meal that would cost 40 euros in Paris, $7. A beautiful city center apartment, $30 a night. But here's what makes it different from other affordable destinations. The quality is genuinely high. The service is genuinely warm. The food is genuinely outstanding. In some cheap countries, you get what you pay for. In Ukraine, you get 10 times what you pay for. And every dollar you spend matters. It's not disappearing into a corporate chain. It's going to the barista who opened her cafe 6 months ago, the family that runs the guest house, the chef who's putting Ukrainian cuisine on the world map. Your money doesn't just buy you a good time. It builds someone's future. That's not budget travel. That's meaningful travel. So, what makes Ukraine different from every country in Europe? It's not one thing, it's everything at once. The energy of a nation that refuses to stop. The warmth of people who welcome you like family. A culture that's ancient and revolutionary at the same time. Food that feeds your soul. Beauty that means something. Prices that let you experience it all without limits. And underneath it all, a feeling you won't find anywhere else. The feeling that this place matters, that your visit matters, that being here, right now, matters. No other country in Europe can give you that combination. Not right now, maybe not ever. So if you've watched this whole series, 5 videos, you know everything you need to know. The beauty, the hidden places, the real risks, the practical tips, and now, the soul. Ukraine isn't just a destination, it's an experience that rewires how you see the world, and it's waiting for you. So stop watching, start planning, and go feel it for yourself.